Once upon a time, there was a girl. Her name is Peculiar. So Peculiar likes pressing her phone every time. So one day on her way to school, it was a very important lecture. She had her phone with her and her bag, and she went to class. While lectures was going on, she was copying her notes diligently like a serious student because Peculiar is very, very serious with her academics. Then she didn't put her phone in her bag and they were asked to sign attendance. On her way going to sign the attendance, her bag was very light and the realization dawned on her that her phone was no longer there. She was scared. She didn't even sign the attendance because at that point the phone was very important. You could tell the shock that she was in when it happened. And in no time, Peculiar was in tears. Her friends gathered around. Peculiar, what happened? What happened? What happened? She's like, my phone, my phone. I cannot find my phone. What happened? She went there, she checked the seat she sat on. She didn't see her phone. She couldn't even go home because she didn't know how she could tell that her phone was missing. So finally she went home. She didn't want to eat. She was oh please, she was begged, please eat. It's not the end of the world, it's just a phone. But she knew how important that phone was to her and the worth of it. But she put herself together and she just continued living life. She started using a button phone. Then one day, Peculiar mom called her from her small phone. And she's like, mommy, good morning, blah, 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 blah. They had a conversation. Then, all of a sudden, the news Peculiar was not even wanting to hear was, Peculiar, someone called me that they found your phone. Peculiar was shocked. Like, how? How? Like, my phone is not possible. Then, Peculiar's mom, a typical African mom, was scared and was like, maybe it's a trap or don't go, maybe they want to, all this kind of thing. But Peculiar, who's a very, very inquisitive girl from, a young age, decided to tell her very good friend and decided to check Truecaller. So she got the number from her mom and they checked Truecaller for the number and they saw the name. They went on Instagram, checked the person, and they were like, this person does not even really look like what Peculiar's mom is actually, So Peculiar was like, okay, I'm going to find a way to contact this person. This person is in my phone. How? She was so amazed, shocked, and like everything was just all together. So her uncle came back and she went to meet her uncle and she was like, uncle, look at this, that. Coincidentally, the person who called Peculiar's mom about Peculiar's phone happens to be Peculiar's uncle's friend. And Peculiar was shocked. What is happening? Is nature trying to ridicule me here? Or what is really happening? So Peculiar and her uncle went to the lady's house, and when they went there, they brought the phone out, gave it to Peculiar. Peculiar tried the pin, and it's her phone, so she didn't even double think her password. And they were like, oh my god, Peculiar, you're very lucky girl. You lost the phone and you found it. Well, Peculiar was very, very grateful because the lady's mom happens to be a worker in the school premises, and the worker under her found the phone, and they were able to trace Peculiar through the names of how she stored her mom's number on her phone. Now, I've come to the end of the story because Peculiar is me. I am Peculiar. I am the girl in 200 level who lost a very expensive Samsung phone. I lost something as pricey or as important as, to me, a gadget is very, very important, and one way or the other, it didn't get into the wrong hands. I don't know. I would like to say this video is like a media testimonial or what, but it was one of the shocking things that happened to me in school, and I would say God did. Yeah, I just felt like sharing my story. So I would like to never lose hope. I don't know what the moral lesson from this story, but please like my video, subscribe, share my video. If you love my channel, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next. Bye.